Call. Heads is the call. Sir, if you can confirm to our viewers, please.
That is head, and Ajman Aluband won the toss, and they are batting first.
Nasser, first of all, congratulations of winning the toss. So, what have you decided to do?
We'll bat first.
Okay. Any special reason about the pitch or anything?
Special if we can achieve for our target, because match, it's a do and die for our side. So we'll try our best.
As you said, it's a do and die for you. The last position for the qualification is still up. Have you guys done any calculation for that?
Calculation is so far. So because this is cricket, anything can happen for a cricket. So we'll try our best.
Okay. And any team changes?
We have so many changes for this game. We are playing for like 419 players also.
Okay. Good luck, Nasser. We'll see you. Abdul Rahman, leading the side for this game. The captain is not in the side, or you have come out?
Yeah, so Rashid's not feeling too good. We're resting him. We're quite confident that we'll hopefully pull off, inshallah, win and qualify for the top four, and then play the night game. So we're resting Rashid along with Faisal and Adnan today.
Okay, like you said about the qualification, so you guys have worked on the qualification scenarios and the numbers. You spent the night on the computers doing the calculations or something?
Yeah, I had my Excel sheet open till 5:30 in the morning. So it is a tough task, but as Nasser bhai said, cricket, anything can happen. We were also looking to bat first to negate their chances, but having said that, it's a good opportunity for us to chase and hopefully chase well and at least win the game. If not, take it close. I think the margin is quite big, but we don't want to take any chances, so we'll come strong from the start.
Okay, so what about the pitch and the opportunity to bowl first?
The pitch is really good actually. Yesterday it played really well. For us, our bowling has been our strength, so we're actually quite happy as well now to bowl first and then chase. It'll be interesting to see what happens in the evening. The ball, it has a spongy bounce, so it's going to be a bit interesting with the pacers, and we got Imran today as well as a quick
to make the difference and ascertain if they will go into the playoffs in the last eliminator. So we are looking at a cracker of a match here, and I believe a lot of changes in the team.
I expect some changes coming in from Dubai,
but so many.
Because they might be doing it because they are in a pretty comfortable situation, because Dubai Pulse Secure has a better run rate, so even if they lose by a narrow margin, they still have a chance to get into that position, number 4, to play the playoff game today, the eliminator. So I think what matters here is what combination team Ajman Alubond is playing today.
That's
they have
right.
to go all out.
You're right, absolutely. The onus is on Ajman Alubond to create something out of actually a very, very tough situation they find themselves in, and that's because they've not been consistent in this tournament, and it gets very difficult to do catch up in the last match. It's very critical, and the pressure must be tremendous, immense in fact, but I'm sure they'll do their best.
Well, let's look at the teams, and here we have Dubai Pulse Secure starting with captain Abdul Rahman, Fahad Tariq, Ibtisham Said, Rahman Gul, Agam Shah, Faizan Sheikh, Umar Hafiz, Usman Munir, Shafaqat Ali, Fahad Nawaz and Imran Haider.
And Ajman Alubond, they are being led by Nasir Aziz, Safir Tariq, Sandy Sandeep, Mohammad Azhar, Saqib Manshad, Amir Hamza, Sapandeep Singh, Hamad Arshad, Ali Mirza, Said Haider Shah, and Anand Kumar.
So some big names being rested there by Ajman Alubond, and I'm quite surprised with that sort of a decision, but things not falling in place for them, and they are actually forced to do it.
Yes, you're right. That's quite conspicuous. Big names missing. Maybe they want to do a fresh experiment with their backs to the wall and just see what best they can get out of this match and how close they can be to achieving their target for qualifying.
So here we have the teams walking in. Empires are there on the field, and we'll be having the action live shortly. Anurag, what do you make out of the side that Dubai Pulse Secure is playing today?
I think since they are on a better wicket, literally, they haven't experimented. They have experimented a bit, but I think by and large they look pretty solid to me.
I think that's right, and they have that sort of room. The kind of performances they have delivered throughout the tournament, the convincing victories. That actually gives them that room to make that sort of an experiment, especially the win against Abu Dhabi last night. That has actually given them that extra cushion. So we have the batsman also in the middle. It's Syed Haider Ali Shah and Amir Hamza.
And top three batsmen so far of the tournament, led by Wasim Mohammad, 10 matches. He has got 345 runs with the best score of 91, followed by Vrithya Aravind, 10 matches, 343, and he's got a best of 89, followed by Asif Khan, 10 matches, 271 runs, and his personal best of 70. So some good batting there.
Absolutely, some consistent performances there. And the batsmen there taking the guard and talking to each other in the center. I think the message is quite clear there from the captain and the dugout that we have to go all out. Try to play positive cricket as much as possible. And the action just about to begin here.
And Asim, what do you feel about the pitch today? We had Neil giving us the pitch report. What is your impression of what you heard from Neil, and what do you think how this pitch will play? Will it have more runs than what we've seen yesterday? Since today, I understand the pitch was left uncovered, so it's harder. Probably the ball will be coming on the bat a little better than it was yesterday.
Absolutely. I mean, the pitch was uncovered, and that's one of the main reasons why the moisture will not be retained on the wicket. And I feel that live grass will actually play the important role today.
All that and more, and we are all set for live action. Look at that. Starts with a wide. Ajman Alubond won't mind it. One run already and one extra delivery as well.
And that is Umar Hafiz, who is the number 17 for Dubai Pulse Secure. So Ajman Alubond off the mark. It's Amir Hamza who's on strike. His partner Syed Haider Ali Shah.
Nicely played on the offside and straight to the fielder there. Couple of runs.
Comfortable too there on that occasion, Amir Hamza. Just gliding it towards the widest third man region. Just two on that occasion. Imran Haider, the fielder, keeps it down to a couple.
So Asim, when do you think What's your gut feel? When will the batsmen start exploding?
Well,
That one not getting really good hold of that, and one bounce to the fielder there on the onside. Shot mid on. Good delivery. Didn't let him get after him.
I think slightly got the bottom of the bat there on that occasion. But yes, we see the intentions there by Mir Hamza. He's the man in form. He's actually scoring runs for the team, and he's been put up the order the last couple of matches.
Oh, that's a swing and a miss. So the intent is there, but the connect is not there. Hopefully, they should be connecting more deliveries and getting some big runs on the board. Especially, the significance of the power play can never be underestimated. 4 runs when when the fielders are in, there are only 2 fielders currently. One deep cover and one is right there at third man.
Swing and a miss once again. Umpire not hesitating to signal that as a wide. Wayward delivery. Mir Hamza wanted to slash that hard, but quite out of his reach on that occasion. So he has a very interesting field setup, and he's sticking to that particular line where he has a field, he has a deep extra cover, he has a sweeper cover, he has a third man, and then he's trying to keep that discipline outside of some wide-ish outside of some line.
Another swing and a miss, and he's got a nick, and he has to walk. That's the first big jolt there. First wicket down for Ajman Alubond. 4 for 1.
Quite a smart piece of tactics here by Dubai.
Batsman, no chance at all, and the ball, a bit of a movement there. Is it the hardness of the pitch which is scattering the ball?
I think that was through the air, but yes, definitely hitting the deck and then skidding it or skidding off the surface. So he had that sort of the extra carry towards the wicketkeeper there on that occasion. So he had the new man on strike. He's Ali Mirza.
Well, this time plays it on the offside, able to get the inner field, but the ball had no legs, and the fielders, their legs were stronger. Ball being fielded, 1 more added to the total. It's 6 for the loss of 1 wicket after 1.
We are live from Dubai Stadium, and CAFU presents Emirates D10 tournament, the match number 30 between Dubai Pulse Secure and Ajman Alubond. After the end of the first over, 6 for 1, losing the man in form, Mir Hamza, has been scoring in bulk for the team.
Lovely, yaar.
So the swing specialist for Hat Tariq has been asked to share the new ball with Omar Hafiz.
Yes, Asim, and I don't know, the intent of batting first after winning the toss was to go after the bowling. I haven't seen any of it yet, and I think it's going to keep adding pressure. This one played on the behind the wicket on the leg side, given off the bat, so another single. 7 for the loss of 1 wicket, 1.2 overs, just doing a run rate of 5.25, not what the doctor ordered and not what's prescribed, especially for this particular match.
Right in the block hole on that occasion, Fahad Tariq. And quite surprised to see Sapandeep Singh not opening the innings today for team Ajman Alubond.
Well,
he's a specialist opener, and especially when the doctors ordered you to go after the attack, I think you will not find a better batsman to choose from.
I think the bowler giving a good account of himself, bowling really tight line and length, not letting the batsman get away when it is imperative for them to really score big. And regarding Sapandeep Singh, I don't know, there's something which is not adding up with Ajman Alubond. Winning the toss, coming out to bat, such a slow, sedate start. The batting order, as you rightly said, not putting your, the real good batsman right on top. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and watch.
This time on this occasion, a quick single taken, mistimed once again. Not taking the credit away from the two batsmen, but yes, it is the all-important match for you to stay live in the tournament, and you have to give your best shot out of it. And unfortunately, we have the captain having a different plan altogether, I believe.
Well, this one nicely played to the offside behind the wicket, and lovely shot, 4 runs there.
Excellent looking shot there by Wasi Haider, and ball was pitched up to him, and he just opened the face of the bat and placed it in the gap. Score moves on to 14 after 2.
And here we have a fun fact from Dafa News. Shane Warne's brand of gin is called 708 in reference to the number of test wickets he took. They recently moved to production of hand sanitizers in order to fight the pandemic. Well, somebody is making some smart business moves there. And interesting trivia and fun facts brought to us by Dafa News.
This time, dancing down the track, Syed Wasi Haider, I beg your pardon, Ali Mirza on that occasion, and that has gone to the extra cover boundary. So some intent being visible here, quite evident.
Yes, much needed boundary for them. They need to get it going now, because I think it's been a very slow start, especially considering they need to put a very good total and then get the opposition out for a low score.
We see a quick single on that occasion. Fahad Nawaz just slightly drifting it down on this occasion, pushing the batsman onto the back foot. And these two are quick legs completing the single. Fahad Nawaz coming into the power play.
Well bowled. I think Fahad Nawaz has the measure of the batsman there, just not allowing the batsman any width, not allowing to get away, keeping the length tight, also gauging.
This time a quick run there. Keeper could not gather the ball on that occasion, I believe. Let's look at the replay if we can get that. And was a quick single there, Anurag, on that occasion. Some quick, fresh legs of Ali.
26 for 1 after 3 overs, and there's a change in the commentary box. And to take you to the next few overs, it's going to be... Before that, let me just give you a quick rundown on the batting card. Ajman Alubond, they had Syed Haider Shah got 7 of 7. He's still not out, still there. Amir Hamza, 2 of 4. He was out. And 27 for 1. And changing commentary, it's my colleagues Neil and Kamran who will take over from here.
Thank you, Anurag. Thank you, Asim, for a lovely start to the day 9 of CAFU Presents Emirates G10. Ajman Alubond winning the toss, selecting to bat first, but failing to make amends out of it. I am joined by my co-commentator and a brilliant analyst of the game, Neil Oja. Welcome, Neil.
Thank you so much, Kamran, and thank you so much for your kind words as well.
Like they say, we don't have any spectators here in these stands, so we have to spectate and applaud each other by ourselves.
Oh, well, absolutely. Self-appreciation never harmed anyone. Meanwhile, over here, some appreciation for the bowler, Fahad Tariq. This one definitely knows a thing or two about swinging, extracting the movement. Fahad Tariq he's bowled a brilliant spell, 10 runs he's just given in 10 deliveries that he's bowled, and in this format, it's definitely amazing. Fahad Tariq coming in from the far end. Again, moving in there with the ball in the air. Tugged it towards the square leg region. Will get a single there. 30 runs on board. The loss of 1 wicket in 3.5 overs.
Absolutely correct, Neil. And before we could realize, this over of Fahad Tariq is almost gone. And we will come back to it in the next over. This time it has been placed really well. Waited for the ball and sent it over the boundary for 4 runs. That's the end of the 4th over. Ajman Alubond, 34 for 1.
Back live, 4 overs gone. Ajman Alubond 34 for 1. The power play overs have completed and never looked like that Ajman Alubond had any power to play and get any action going in spite of winning the toss and electing to bat first. 34 for 1.
So that's the Dubai Pulse Secure bowling card. Umar Hafiz on overs. That crucial wicket for Fahad Tariq, 2 overs 15. Fahad Nawaz, 1 over for 10 runs.
Imran Haider is the new bowler who will be bowling from the commentary box end. And the batsman already has played himself in both these batsmen, be it Ali or be it Said. They've both been here for quite some time, and this is the time that you've invested to understand the wicket. The shorter format of the game doesn't really let you sit and spend so much time on the wicket. All you have to do is go out and express yourself. And that's what they'll have to do now. You can't wait forever. Imran Haider, the spinner, coming into bowl.
Hey, lovely, Shaba.
Neil, we were talking about Fahad Tariq in the last over. And I think one observation that I have, because we have covered this tournament for like 9 days now, and every team has played. These two teams are playing their last game as well, so 10 games each. Fahad Tariq and Shafaqat Ali, who have been the attack bowlers for Dubai Pulse Secured in the last few games, they both have a very canny kind of bowling capability. They look military medium, short, small run up, and they have considerable amount of swing. So the later stages of the tournament happening in Dubai Cricket Stadium.
Stepping down, meanwhile, up in the air and will go straight for a 6. A brilliant shot there, ensuring that the maximum comes through. It's Syed who uses his feet. Look at this, reached to the length of the ball and whacked it right over the ropes for a 6.
A brilliant shot there. So Neil, my point was on Dubai Pulse Secure bowlers. So do you think they will have some kind of an advantage in the business end of this tournament, the qualifiers, because that's the kind of bowling probably needed on these kind of surfaces, and these are more suited for these kind of services?
Well, absolutely. If you look at this wicket, Kamran, we've seen that if you are able to pitch the ball at just short of fuller length, there is the inward movement that the deck assists you in. Meanwhile, yeah, clean bowled. Tried to sweep him. Played for the spin. The ball went straight through. It was the arm ball. And that will be the end. He's the man who knows a thing or two about those big hits. And I'm surprised why Sandy wasn't put up to bat. Itna late he's been sent. And because of which, the impetus that Ajman required, I sense, is lost. Playing it to the straight bat, will get a single to get off strike, and that'll be the end of the over.
So, halfway mark gone. 42 for 2. Ajman Elubond. And Neil, I think Ajman Elubond have resigned to the fact that they do not have any real chance to qualify for the fourth spot. Oh, lovely wrong run, and he has been given out. That's Sandy Sandeep not living up to the reputation once again.
Sandeep Singh losing his wicket, and Abdul Rahman, the skipper of Dubai Pulse Secure, look at this, trying to invite Sandeep to go and hit, steps out and trying to drag his foot back. Too late, the bails were off. Good job there by the wicket keeper, and a good shout to ensure that the wicket is taken. Good job, camera person.
So third wicket gone for Ajman Elubond. It was mighty Sandy Sandeep. His tournament with the bat comes to an end. And there was a lot of promise, a lot of expectation from him. But it's a bit...
Poor delivery and the right treatment. 4 runs. A loosener from the bowler, Abdul Rahman. Full toss down the leg side. Look at this. He could have hit it anywhere he wanted, and he chose the vacant fine leg area for a 4.
Safir Tariq gifted with the delivery. That was Talabat tournament 4, number 518. So Ajman Elubond, they are just going through the motions in their last game. What would be their last game of Kafu Presents Emirates D10?
You've got a little insight coming through. Safir Tariq, who is on strike right now, has also played for Oman. International experience there. And we'll have to see how it plays through for Ajman. Meanwhile, down the leg side, umpire will have no hesitation in calling it a wide.
Abdul Rahman, the way he's bowling, it looks like more of an exhibition match. A good delivery, then a really bad delivery, and then a good one, and then again.
Surely an exhibition of poor deliveries. This time, the short mid-wicket fielder had to run a couple of yards onto his right. A single coming through. 4 deliveries bowled, 8 runs on board. Abdul Rahman has given. Ajman Elubond reaches its 50 in 5.4 overs. Low full toss. Up in the air. Bounce. And he fumbles. Some footwork there. That's Ibtisam. Is that? It's Usman. Beg your pardon. His football skills are definitely better than his cricketing skills there.
Yeah, Neil, it looks like some of these fielders, especially, they are in the wrong field. They would have been much better in the football arena. This time comes down and drills it down to long off for a single to finish the 6th over. Ajman and Bond, they are 53 for 3 after 6.